welcome back to another episode of Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined demo. I want to say HD2D. We're beyond that. And so last night we went into the tower. That video is actually uploading right now as we speak. And so we did go into the tower. We fought the golem. Great times. And now what we need to do is go back in the tower and continue to ascend. So here we are. We're playing it on just normal difficulty. We're going to try to finish up the demo tonight so I can get back to Octopath Traveler. Hopefully an episode or two of Octopath Traveler tonight too. Alright, so without further ado, let's start the video. Let's get ready to game. Give me a second to pause and turn off the camera. And we'll start. Alright, 1 second. Okay, let's go. Sorry, I still have to check that. Like, I'm still not confident all the way. Working on getting more confident for sure. But hotkeys are better. Look how much faster I'm getting at pausing and unpausing versus having to do like I used to for all those other videos, 100 videos ago.
Hey!
Oh, yeah, I can't sprint. Okay, and see, I can't remember everything I did last night, to be honest. Like, how many, so I'll just have to kind of go at it.
Hey!
Bro.
Here I come!
I do like the attack all at once, though, so it gets it out of the way, makes it quicker.
Oh, cheers!
Cheers! Cheers, mate! Love it.
Here comes the heat! Take that!
Oh, main character, we're gonna have to get you something besides a stick. You gotta step it up.
All in a day's work.
Oh, forgot, glasses on! Oh, that's better. Ah, yeah. Buzz. Look, riz it up. Uh-huh.
They didn't stand a chance.
Oh, yes, mini mayors. Look at how I'm getting there. Crack, I got some ice magic now. See, crack hits harder. Yes, yes it does. So everybody's got free. Good job, Painter. Good job. You did some
All in a
damage,
day's
buddy.
work.
I'm going from strength to strength.
Okay, so this spot here is really nothing. So I have to go over here and do some of the others to get to those spots. Okay, so this is definitely... Crack it up. You know, even on normal, it forces me to use my skills. Okay, do they deal with crack as well? Nope.
Take that!
Oh, sorry, bud. Alright, leather shield. Kiefer, you're up, my friend.
Hey!
Yeah, see, the character things can add a lot of flavor, especially if you're into it. And like, you know, it's like almost like the Tales of Destiny skits. Or Tales game skits. I loved the skits. I mean, I would read the skits, watch the skits. Didn't use it as much in Dragon Quest for some reason. I don't know if it's just, for me, Dragon Quest is a little bit less about the story and more about the journey. Whereas the Tales stories, I really liked the stories. I mean, I did. I mean, I enjoyed the world building they did in each one. They were succinct, you know, like they got like such an amount of things done in such a short amount of time, and yet it felt impactful. I love their stories, all of the stories for most of the games. But Dragon Quest, you know, I've never been as big into the story arcs for these because they're not meant to be intense story arcs. I mean, like I've said in some of my other videos, they run like a fairy tale. Truly, they run like a fairy tale. So, you know, they're meant to be that once upon a time, a long time ago, and they're meant to be kind of vague in places and stuff. And look, even when, you know, they redid the Erdrick saga here, I mean, it's still vague. It doesn't say how it relates to 11. It very, very, very barely links to 11. You know, you have to imply a lot of things and stuff, and that's how it's meant to be. So for me, Dragon Quest feels more like the journey than more like the story. So I'm not as big into the character banter. You know, but I know a lot of people do like it. A lot of people were mad about the DS versions, like Dragon Quest 4, when they took all that stuff out. So I get it.
Take that! They didn't stand a chance.
No, they sure didn't. Okay, so that's how you most likely get there. But anyways, I've got to zoom out. Let's go ahead and save. And yes, continue. Oh yeah. Slime's like, nope, no thank you. Live to fight another day. Alright, so look, with that being said, I don't know, we'll try to go longer. We'll see what we got. 'Cause you know how I am. I'm kind of like, if I can avoid it, I'll avoid it and not get a copper sword or whatever and pay that money. Although I think Dragon Quest, this one kind of makes you do it a little bit more. Like I said, if you play it in hard, especially, gosh, I was seeing that. I'm gonna love it in hard, but it's gonna slow me down a lot too, getting through it. See if I can avoid. Avoid, come on. Come on, run, run. Nope. Here they go. Ba, 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 ba. Use Flame Slash. That's one hit kill. Of course they'll hit him now. These had lower defense. Sure they will.
Right.
No, 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 no. Okay. Okay, so I bet I can get by with Sizz. Same MP, so might as well just get him hard.
Take that! They didn't stand a chance.
Oh, it's so, they just use it so quick. Like, it's just so fluid and convenient, and so I get Dragon Quest with convenience. It's nice. Oh, what was I doing? So is Crack hit harder for him too, or is it Sizz? Aqua Slash.
Easy peasy.
You know what? We've been in this land for all of a few days, and yet we become extra fighters in a time, yet growing up in a peaceful, non-warlike time. Amazing indeed. How quickly we've advanced and evolved. And again, one thing that makes Dragon Quest great, it suspends a lot of that belief and stuff, and it just lets you live the fantasy, you know? Oops. The auto memory, it's not for me. Like, I need to turn that off. Alright. But hey, I got some MP back for that. No. Well, enemies stop pursuing really quickly too, so it's easy to kind of avoid. Okay, here I can go down. Okay, cool. Let's get that treasure chest first. Oh, kitties. With their dead eyes. Oh, so cute. Absolutely, we'll get a free hit. Yeah, we'll take that. Save some MP. Let's do it.
Easy.
Sorry, you had to go. Right, another cyber stick. Yes.
Hey!
Ugh, quit saying the same things over. I just want to dash. I'm playing Octopath Traveler in my mind. All right, let's do this. Okay, some lickies.
They didn't stand a chance.
My first mini medal! Okay, so now we gotta go around.
Hey!
I am so sorry, guys. I'm trying not to hit the...
Flame slash!
Ha ha!
Right.
Not this time. Oh, dude, come on now. Keep your leaky tongue off.
They didn't stand a chance.
Nope, that's not it. Sorry. Okay, be right back. Sorry, forgot to unpause and then I beat the battle. So, thing is, we won. Ooh, a goddess statue right there. That's awesome. They're being kind to me for sure. Let's go ahead and save. I am going to be so excited to play this, and yeah, it is less than a month away. I'm not going to get to play it right away though, because I got a lot of Octopath Traveler to play. But gosh, I'm going to be so excited to play this. Heart. And of course, you got your shard. Okay, now remember the heart's accessories. So, what's a golem heart going to do for me? So, slime heart does that. Now, we'll do that too because he's still the healer. So, we can dodge, we can hang tough, so he's got some survivability, you know. That's what we got. So, I don't know, like the monster skill's fine. I'm cool with doing it this way. I like it, actually. Okay, save again. Let's do it. Save again. Now we have autosave, but I'm old school. I'm sorry. If y'all hate me, I'm sorry. I can't. It's like Morgan Freeman said after he got out of Shawshank. You just can't go without permission. Not a single drop. Okay, so, alright, here we are for the boss. Let me make sure I'm recording. Yeah, I'm recording. Okay, let's do it.
How did you cowardly little shrimps manage to make it this far? Boss! Boss! They're here!
Hello, Maeve. Brave Maeve.
Sorry, I didn't want you to have to find out like this. But I had a feeling this would happen. Well, now you know. I'm behind all the bad stuff that's been going on. I'm nothing more than another monster, ordered to make sure those women never return to their homes.
Aha, and now, spoilers, you now know Brave Maeve is your enemy.
But Maeve, why?
I'm sure you remember me telling you about how your man Malloy died alone, while the other villagers didn't lift a finger to help him. Well, Malloy was me big brother, so he was. I was still just a wee girl, but when he didn't come home, I marched off to this tower to try and find him. But what I found was someone else. Someone who told me terrible things. He told me the others had left Malloy to his fate, that it was their fault he was dead. I began to hate everyone back in the village. And before I knew it, the hatred had taken over me heart. I lost sight of who I was, and I changed.
Please, Maeve, you have to let those poor women go!
I'm sorry, but I just can't do as you ask. Listen, I've given them villagers chance after chance, but it's always the same. They may have named their village after a hero, but they're still the same bunch of rotten cowards they always were. The truth is, the only way to make all this end, the only way to get rid of this darkness, is to get rid of me. The key to setting the village's womenfolk free, it's me life.
Oh, wait! You shouldn't be wasting your time with small fry. Leave them to me.
Right you are.
Let's see you claw this one back.
Love it. Dun, 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 dun. I love the boss music in this game. Alright, so
Here I go!
sorry, we'll lower our fence. We'll do it. Should have buffed Kiefer. Focus our attack. Ooh. It's okay, Maribel. I got you. I got you, girl.
Oh, cheers!
Now, Kiefer, you go on. You do your job, buddy. That's right, buddy. Buddy, what you got? What you got? That's what you got? Okay.
How's about that?
I'm sorry, boss.
Looks like I've no choice but to fight you now. But there's one thing I want yous all to believe. You remember back when I met yourselves by them graves? I didn't know whose they were, but I knew I wanted to leave flowers on them. That wasn't a lie or any sort of trick, like, that was the real me. Whatever part of me is still human made me go there. Made me want it. And it was that brave lad, Patrick, who awoke that part of myself.
Thanks, Patrick.
I realised that if I killed his dad, that poor lad might well end up on the same path as I did.
See, still a conscience.
I had to help them. I couldn't bear it if Patrick ended up sharing my fate. But all that's over now. There's not a trace of humanity left in me. It's...
Hold your horses! Seems we got here in the nick of time.
Hanlon! And you brought backup too! Sure, it's all thanks to wee Patrick and that wooden doll of his.
And what are they gonna do?
When we saw it, we realized it was the same yoke Malloy gave his sister all those years ago. And it all came flooding back like... We knew we could never let something like that happen again.
This time we can't leave it to someone else to save our skins. It's up to us to fight for our village.
Do you want to know something? I'd already decided what I was going to do. If he'd left these young folks in the lurch like he did me big brother. I was planning to smash Ballymalloy to smithereens, to wipe it off the map. But you came. You finally came.
Your big brother? Are you having us on? Can you really be?
Me?
Sure, you're in an awful state altogether. But never mind that now. The point is, we're sorry. We really are. We just weren't thinking like. And look, we're not expecting you to forgive us or nothing. All we're asking is that you give us one more chance. Come back with us, Maeve. Come home.
Please, Maeve. We want to make it up to you, like.
We're begging you. Come back with us.
I'm grateful for your words, but it's far too late. The darkness in me goes too deep, and the light won't return to this land while I'm alive. That was the fate decided for me.
What are you saying, like?
These young folks have freed me from the burden of hatred I carried for so long. And now there's one more thing I want you to do for me. You know what it is, don't you?
Wait! No! You can't do that! You've just been reunited with the other villagers!
I'm afraid it's the only way to save the village. And that's why I have to ask you to do this for me.
Can somebody heal me or something? No. Alright. But at least we get a third character. Or, a fourth character. Okay. Alright, Brave Maeve. I love... Okay, so they do like Dragon Quest where you can kind of see...
Here comes the heat!
Buff myself, I'll buff Kiefer. There we go, everybody got a free turn.
Here comes the heat!
just use some whack-whacks. That was different. I think in the original you had to fight her all the way. I mean, if I remember, so I think that might be different. What might that be on harder? I don't know, but there that is. Gosh, it's been so far into my past. It's hard to remember everything.
Listen, Maeve. I want to thank you for what you did. You saved me and my boy. I'll never forget that.
I'm just glad the folks at Ballymalloy have finally learned something. But this is only the beginning. You've to make that village a happy place to live. You'll do that for me, won't you?
We will.
And can I ask one more favour? Will you tell Patrick that I'm grateful? Tell him that he saved Ballymalloy.
Aye. I'll be sure to tell him that.
Now I've one final thing to say. Thanks a million. And sorry for putting you through all of... Listen, remember the forest, where I first met yourselves? I want you to go back there when this is all over. And please, you have to believe me. This was my only choice. Oh, and Maribel, thanks so much for giving me those seeds. I've a funny feeling yous might just be able to change the world, so I have.
Shira Naruto ran. And the world goes light. Everything is great. Alright, the women folk are back. Well, look, we're talking to everybody, we're going up there.
You're back! Me dad's just after telling me everything, like. I heard you and the villagers gave them monsters a good hiding. Thanks a million. I'm just happy I managed to pluck up a bit of courage. Oh yeah! Dad, did you meet Maeve at all? We have to tell her we beat them monsters.
We did meet Maeve, lad, yeah. And she had something she wanted me to tell you. She said it was all thanks to you that the village was saved.
Really? Oh, deadly! And now it's safe. I'm gonna go and find her myself. I want to thank her for all she's done for us. I'll see you all later.
One day I'll tell the lad the truth. But now's not the time. It's
Absolutely.
such a shame, like. By rights, Maeve should be back here where she belongs, living peacefully in the village. Sure, never mind me and me old blather. What's done is done and all that. Now, if I remember rightly, Maeve told you to go back to the forest where you first met her. You should head there now, like. You never know. You might find some clues that'll help you find your way home. And if not, just remember, you've always a home waiting for you here in the village. You and your pal saved me life, and you saved our home. We'll not forget that in a hurry. Not that I'm hoping you don't find your way back, of course. I'll be praying you do. Anyway, listen me chatter. Off at you. And here's hoping this is...
Alright, so we've done what we came to do. I think the demo is coming to an end at this point. Let's finish it. Okay, let's go down. That's where we need to go.
Huh? Hang about? We're back here. We were stood right here, remember?
Hey, I am here, you know. Try to be more respectful, please. I'm the fully fledged servant of a higher power, I'll have you. But let's not get into the details of exactly who and what I am right now. I'm just glad to see you made it back safely. So, I trust you got the adventure you were hoping for, my young friends.
What? Oh. Yes. I suppose we did. Although, I'm still not quite sure what actually happened.
LSD trip?
Was it all a dream or something?
Don't be so stupid, Kiefer. How could it be? Since when did 3 people have exactly the same dream? All I know is that I could have been killed, and it was all your fault. Are you even listening? No, you're staring off into space as usual. Did you hear what I said?
Adventure. No.
Oh, why am I not surprised?
What's that rumbling?
Okay, now the earthquakes never happened when an island arose. Never. That's different. Look at the tidal wave that we caused. I mean, let's be realistic. Like that right there, I mean, the devastation. Like, we revived and restored an item. Oh my gosh! Estar has been devastated by a tidal wave.
What the heck just happened? What? For a second there, I thought we were being sent back to Ballymalloy.
Oh, it was just a little tremor. Don't be such a baby. The main thing is,
A whole
we're
continent
back.
rose.
And I don't know about you, but I've had quite enough excitement for one lifetime.
Or island, whatever.
I'm heading home. My mother must be worried sick, which means I'll probably never hear the end of this. Thanks.
Ah! My dad'll be tearing his hair out too. I'm really for it this time. Listen, I'd better get back to the castle. I'll be in touch, okay?
Charming. And where's my goodbye, huh? What am I, invisible or something? There's no helping some people. Anyway, come on. We better get going.
Not so fast, my friend. Now I know you've had a curious experience, but be under no illusions. That was no dream, although I think you know that already. And I also think you know what you need to do.
Oh, we do we? Well, I, for one, haven't got the foggiest. And I'm sure he doesn't either.
You must continue to collect all the tablet fragments you can find, of course. Do that, and you'll soon come to understand. I guarantee.
That's what you made us stop for? To tell us we basically have to figure everything out for ourselves? Well, thanks a bunch. We'll be heading off now, if it's all the same to you.
Tell him, Maribel. Tell him. Be sassy.
Oh, but of course. You run on home and get some rest. You'll need plenty of energy if you're going to go out fragment hunting. And remember, as soon as you find any, bring them straight to me. Put enough of them together, and the way forward will be revealed.
Okay. Alright, so we got one. And let's go out. Let's leave. Let's end the demo. We have done it.
Hey!
Go home. No detours. No exploring side quests. None. No extra dungeons. None. She does the Naruto run.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to my home.
Oh!
Yes, Mom. Except for tomorrow. Alright, let's go. Oh. Oh. Oh, the demo keeps me going. Let's continue. 1 second. Alright, let's continue. Okay.
What's she doing here?
I know, I thought she wanted to go home.
Ha! She's here because you two are the most predictable pair of idiots on this island.
We'll just have to live with it, I suppose. This is actually great timing. Have you heard about this meeting they're having up at the castle about the new island? Well, it must be serious, because they even asked that miserable old so-and-so Dermot to go and tell them what he knows. Anyway, you're not going to believe this, but we're not allowed to be part of it. Outrageous, right? What are they thinking, inviting old Hermit Face and leaving us out?
Hermit Face?
Well, if that's the way they want to play it, then fine. The time has come to use the you-know-what. You're with me, aren't you? Of course you are. Now, let's get this. Okay, same as always. On my count. One, two,
Wow! So there was a staircase under there. Not that I'm impressed, of course. Come on, then. Let's get down there, shall we?
I want to go home, except I want adventure. Really, I want adventure.
just look at her.
Hey! Don't rush off without me!
So what do you think? She's beautiful, isn't she? And we finally got her back in full working order.
I know this ship. It used to belong to my father. He got rid of it years ago, though. Said it was a worm-infested old pile of planks.
All it needed was a little tender, loving care, right? How long have we spent fixing it up now? 2 years? 3? We nearly gave up at one point, didn't we? We just didn't think we were going to be able to do it on our own. But then, good old Dermot came to the rescue. I tricked the old know-it-all into giving me some pointers, and now she's finally seaworthy. Anyway, enough talk. It's finally time to All set? That's the spirit. Look out, world. Here we come. Set a course for the uncharted continent.
Amazing. Were you really just going to sail off and leave me standing there? I can't believe you. And it's not a new continent, you bonehead. It's just an island.
Whatever you say, shipmate. Now come on. Anchors up.
Get your plank.
Onward!
Yeah, I know there's all this stuff, the tablets, the sea monsters. Oh no, he's a frizzy.
Attack!
heat! Hatta! Yup!
Ah, right, okay.
They didn't stand a chance.
Hey!
As you say.
Here comes the heat!
Okay.
Flame slash!
Hatta! Red!
I got you.
They didn't stand a chance.
Alright, a seed of magic. Sparklies. And you can go down here and check stuff. Probably a shard in there. But look, let's go. Let's try to end this. We're getting close. Check out the weapon shop just for funsies, or we don't, because again, demo.
Oh.
Oh, here we are. Okay, stone slab, got it. place. To another place, okay. So they're saying, "Hey, another shard here." So they'll link you to the shards. You don't have to do as much like guessing, missing. Let me see time right quick. Hold on. Ugh, ick. Alright, well, this will be a longer one, I guess, because I keep thinking we're close. No. Alright, no, because I said going over an hour. So what we'll do is we will stop this video right here, and we will make another one, so stay tuned. Thank you all for watching this one.